ABC's General Hospital was revealed that Danny kept his promise to Jason not to tell anyone he was in Quartermain Castle. Jason is still a wanted criminal, so if someone knew he was here, it would be a very troublesome one. Danny was happy when Jason returned, and before that, Jason's death made Danny very depressed. Jason's the example that Danny wants to follow, so he's very important to Danny. And Danny was so happy because from now on, he could be close to Jason. However, Danny's too young to understand the importance of keeping the fact that Jason is having here a secret. He will soon reveal the secret to someone else, and that could bring big trouble for Jason. Perhaps Jason wasn't too subjective in not controlling Danny more tightly. And now if someone discovers Jason's hiding place, he'll definitely be arrested by the police. Luckily, Danny only revealed the secret to Jason and Liz's son, Jake. Danny also warned Jake not to tell anyone else about this, because Jason had warned Danny before, and he couldn't forget. Jake is very happy to see Jason again after many years of separation. The two will have a touching reunion, and Jake was no different from Danny. He was very touched to see Jason still healthy, and Jason is a huge support for Jake, so it seems to give him strength. Jason could understand that Jake's mood, and is also happy to see his son again. However, Jason won't be happy that Danny dragged Jake into this. Sooner or later, Jason will tell Jake about his return, but not at this time. Danny was too hasty in revealing it to Jake, even though he had previously warned Danny not to talk about him to anyone. Jason emphasized that the two could get into trouble if the police discovered Jason without calling the police, so Jason would prefer that they both stop visiting him. Jason is doing great now and has no problems at all. Danny and Jake don't need to worry much about him, and Jason doesn't say much about his future, because he's not sure what he'll do next. As long as his two sons know what he won't do, and don't do anything to harm his loved ones, Jake and Danny agreed because they understood that Jason was in a difficult situation. Jake and Danny are both too young, so they certainly won't be able to help Jason, so they can only help Jason keep the secret. Jake and Danny don't worry too much about Jason, and Jason's always a person who acts with standards, so they believe Jason can solve his problems well.